Is this the best release of 2025 that nobody's talking about? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, but he has a brand new video. Today, we have a fun review of a bottle that, I saw on the shelves and I never picked up, and now I am second guessing myself because I'm seeing it all over the secondary market selling for an astronomical price. And well, it might just be because Bombergers is part of Michter's, or it's because the juice inside this bottle is actually pretty darn good. And I've got no idea. I've never tasted this bottle before until today. This is the Bomberger's Declaration PFG, which stands for Precision Fine Grain. Now, this is coming in at 100.2 proof. It is the 2025 release. It's batch 25A0084, distilled and bottled in Kentucky. This is really cool because, the Bombergers and Michter's, they do some fun things, different things that with the barrels and things like that. And this one specifically, if you look at the back of the bottle, says that it was seasoned outdoors for a minimum of 40 months. Now that's pretty long. I'm not quite sure what the normal amount of time is, but that seems like it's been out there for a long time drying and seasoning. So let's go ahead and let's pour this Bomberger's PFG and see just what it tastes like. Not a bad cork pop. So I've had one other Bombergers. I think it was the 2023 release. It was good. It wasn't the best thing I've ever had in my life. But just looking at this one specifically in this glass, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is some dark bourbon in this glass right here. And I like the color of this a lot. It really just says, oh, this is going to have some really nice characteristics to it. And I'm really digging the looks of this pour. Let's dive into the nose. Wow, okay. Nose is really, really dry fruit. It's so dry. Lots of oak coming out of this. A leathery touch. A touch of like an orangey note. I get coffee cake vibes, like the top of a coffee cake, that crumbly, the crumble, the coffee cake crumble on top of the coffee cake. That's kind of what I'm getting on here with some brown sugary notes, cinnamon, baking spices. Maybe a little bit more of like a star anise. Really, really nice. Getting some really nice deep vanilla vibes off of here. Kind of giving me, in a way, maybe not as prevalent, but reminds me a lot of the Penelope Architect series. And I think that this was finished with French oak. I can't quite remember. I will put that on the screen for you right now if it was or if it wasn't. But gives me really, really deep vanilla vibes, which really does give me French oak kind of, did I say French vanilla? No, I meant French oak. I meant French oak. But again, when I get that French oak and French vanilla, the vanilla, I get those two, the two words mixed up. But gives me French oak vibes because of the vanilla notes I'm getting off of this. This nose is really deep. It's really dry. It's dark. It's spicy. I like this nose a boatload. It gives really nice, just vibes all around. Doesn't have a lot of proof on the nose with that 100 proof. Really, really nice. It's beautiful. Nothing off-putting about this whatsoever. Let's get into the palate. Blast of oak in the very beginning, but it's not a bitter oak. You get sweet oak, almost like you smell that fresh oak, the fresh oak leaves in a spring morning. Really, really nice, just subtlety of that oak on the beginning of the palate. Then it dives into that vanilla note that I get a lot of the times on a French oak. It really makes me think that this is finished with French oak. I did not see that on the back of this bottle anywhere. Let's see. Proprietary barrel resulting from a thoughtful collaboration between Michter's blah 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 blah, 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 blah. Fine grain oak, which is the Benz, is blah, 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 blah. Toasted at a defined temperature range for a precision period of time. See, I'm just seeing that these were toasted barrels, and I'm not seeing it say French oak. But I get French oaky vibes, but it could just be that toastiness that comes through on here because it brings in a lot of deep vanilla bean, like ice creamy vibes, and then I get marshmallows, and I love that. I love that, I love that, I love that. I love what this does on my tongue where it sits there. It gives it this oily coating, but it doesn't suck anything out. It doesn't like pull out the moisture. It doesn't last very, very long. The oiliness, but the flavors stay so long. And it's a different kind of experience than I've had for a lot of other, deeply toasted or French oak style bottles. I dig this a lot. The flavors are there. The mouthfeel is there. The nose is there. The experience, it's all there. Now, I believe when this was dropped, it was a $100 bottle. Secondary, I see it going for like $350, $375. No way in heck is this a $350 bottle of bourbon. I don't think it's that whatsoever. I do like this a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know if it's a $100 bottle, but it's pretty freaking good. Was it a sleeper bottle for 2025? I think so for a lot of people. I know a lot of people follow the Bombergers and that Michter's line, the Shanks and things along those lines. A lot of people know about it, but a lot of people don't know when they see the Bombergers and the Shanks. That's part of Michter's. And if you like that Michter's profile, you most likely would like some of the other offerings that they have to offer. And this is definitely one of them. I definitely wish I picked up a bottle of this. Thank you to my buddy for letting me borrow this bottle for this video. Because it's darn good, and I'm definitely going to be hunting for it. And maybe, just maybe, they're going to be dropping some more of these through the year. And if you see it for MSRP, I think it's personally a must get in my humblest opinion. Make sure you guys drop that like, smash that subscribe button. We've got picks coming that you wouldn't believe, and I am very, very excited for them. So you got to check out that link down below for the Patreon. But until next time, this has been Nathan with The Everyday Drinker. Cheers.